LV here with a 22 card PSA sub-order reveal. Yay, finally a PSA order. The grades are pretty up and down, like usual, let's be honest. It took around almost 3 months, give or take. That's pretty average right now. Let's just bust into it right now. Okay. First card up is a 1992 Michael Jordan. I always loved this insert growing up. 15,000 point club. It got a PSA 9, and I'm not gonna lie, this order took forever in the assembly checkmark stage, so I thought for sure there was gonna be an upcharge, and I thought this was the card. So I was sad when the order popped with no upcharge email or anything. I do see maybe a touch on that top right, but I thought this card was close. It could have been. It was in between. Didn't have a pinch or anything. Just a really nice card. Nice copy. PSA 9. Next up was a Grant Hill Metal Force. Another nice looking insert. I mean, Flair Metal had incredible 90s inserts. This one got a Gem 10. It does come raw with a coating, so that was nice, satisfying peeling that, and I knew after I peeled it, it was a 10. So pre-grade was a 10 on this one. We got there on the Grant Hill. Next up, a Sharif Abdur-Rahim. That's Jam, another great looking insert from the 90s. And my hope was a 9. These are pretty condition sensitive, but it was really clean. It had a shot, an outside shot at a 10, but I'll take it. Definitely take it. There's good money in there. I was lucky and got this, I think, at a card show for like $4. So to get a 9, I think they almost sell for around 200. So nice profit there. We got a King Griffey Jr. first day production, 93 Stadium Club. My pre-grade was a hopeful 9. I was probably around 60%. It was going to get a 9. A little bit touch on this edge, but I don't know. This one might be a crack out in the future. Look at that. Really sharp card. I think this one should be a 9. But we don't always get what we think it should be. Okay. We got Khalil Mack. Look at the pop. Look at the shine to this. This is rookie out of 2014 Prism. The silver got a Gem 10. Yeah, pre-grade was a 10 on this. I didn't see any surface scratches. Should have been 10, and it got one. The Patrick Queen. This was a DC Sports pickup, I believe. Numbered out of 10, gold prism auto. This one I thought would just get a 9. I'm not sure. They're slightly tougher on autographs, but I'm not sure what they saw. So the front is perfect, no surface scratches. Top to bottom, maybe a little thinner on the top. So this is why I thought it would get a 9. You got some touches on the back, but I mean, it's pretty common. This is like prism touches, you know? Yeah. 7 out of 10. This one should be a 9. Unfortunate grade there. We'll bounce back a little bit with the Saquon Barkley. I like the way that the black and white checker looks. 2023 Prism. What a year Barkley had. I did not fully see that coming. Got 10. Neek. This was borderline even me sending in because I actually pegged it as a 10. I like the color match of the kind of the choice red. Sensational signatures. Look at that. Not even a prism touch. I don't know what I'm missing on this one, to be honest. This one looks like a 10. Next up, We got a Clay Matthews. This is a card show pickup. I pegged this out of 9. This is accurate grade. A little thinner on the left than the right, and it had a few surface scratches right in here. See that? So I am good with this grade out of 25. Even though it graded a 9, I should make some good profit on this card. I got it pretty cheap. Next up, we got Chris Jones. Pink prism on this one. His rookie year's 2016. He'll be a future Hall of Famer. What a career for the Chiefs. Yeah, my hope was a 10 on this one. A little bit thinner on the right than the left, but everything else was just perfect. And if you know these 2016 optic cards, the backs are always off-centered, so this one's actually pretty decent. Left to right, they're always bad. Gem pen. We got a Peyton Manning. I was really hoping this one would sneak in at a 10. It was in between. These gold labels always kind of have factory little imperfections and dimples on the front surface, but this one looked great. Look at that. It's a beauty. Oh, so this is a type of card I like keeping in my PC, because one day, if I feel like it, I will crack it out and go for that 10. Grade it again. So I'll probably hang on to this card. Really nice 9 copy. You are going to get some gold refractors. I'm trying to complete that set. I think I'm at over 55% now. Maybe 55% after this order, because I think there's about 5 of them in here. I needed the Brad Miller. The Brad Miller had an outside chance at a 10, thinner on the left than the right, but you can see no surface scratches, and it's a real beauty. Got him at 9. Jamal Mashburn. I actually don't need this one for my set, but I thought it was a fun grade because not one surface scratch. A little bit thin on the left and the right, but I'm not seeing much going on with this card. I thought an outside chance at a 10, so I went ahead and graded it. This is, I might crack out. Michael Strahan, Green Prism Select, 2023. This was an obvious, easy gem 10, ultra modern. Not much to it. 4 to 5. Sweet level, cool card. Got gem 10. Sorry, I have allergies really bad right now, so if I'm sniffling, Oregon's pretty brutal with that stuff. The LeBron James got a 6. I fully disagree with this grade. A little bit off left to right. It's not bad. This will be a crack out. Comment down below, but I'd say for the past 6 months, I've been getting destroyed on LeBron stuff. So the issue, I'm expecting an 8. I feel like this card is an 8, but the issue is just a little bit of a corner bend. Just a little bit, you know, on that bottom right there. So I don't know. I'm going to give it one more shot with SGC and then leave it as is. Whatever they grade, I'm going to leave it in there. But I think they should grade an 8. Unfortunate there. Yeah, I'm getting hammered on LeBron stuff. It makes me not want to... I think I am done sending PSA LeBron stuff for a while, until I see some little bit of changes there. We got Tracy McGrady, 2009. This is Steph Curry's rookie year. Another, I feel like an undergrade. They grade these 2009s tough because of the back. The back always gets a little bit of white showing because of so much dark black edges and corners and everything. But this card's really nice. Numbered out of 500. I thought this was a pretty solid 9 candidate. Not a ton of surface scratches. It does get a few, but this one should be a 9. This one, oh man, this was nice. The round ball royalty, Karl Malone, the mailman. This one I thought was a clear-cut 10. Look at that. It's perfect. It is perfect. Got 9. And then, you know, you're going to hear me complain, but I keep it even. So this card got a 9, and I am perplexed by it. This one should be... I was just hoping to get an 8, to be honest. Look at the centering. Look how bad. Look at the bottom. Look how thick it is. And they graded this after they made the centering standard changes. So, honestly, I don't know how this one got a 9. I'm very happy it did. And this is going to go straight to my set. But this should be an 8. There's no way that is even 65-35. And, you know, I think it needs a 40-60 nowadays. So, hey, I don't know. I don't get it sometimes. But, yeah. So, overgrade. Complete overgrade on this one. I'm complaining the other way. The Miggetti. Yeah. See the centering? That's pretty bad. That one deserves an 8. But I needed it for my set. I actually got this card in a 10 at one point. But I needed some money. And I knew I had this card still in my collection. So, graded it. I'll add this to my set. Got an 8. Cool aerial view. I like it. Next up, we got a LeBron. Again, like I said, they're grading LeBron stuff tough. So, just beware is what I'm saying. It's off left to right, but I thought this was a pretty clear-cut 8. This is a card I'll probably crack out. And I think SGC will give it around an 8. Had a little bit, not much, you know, some white showing there, but a 7? No. A little bit of edge wear there. I think it's a solid 8. We're almost done. Tom Brady, Hyper Prism. These ones are tough. I think what did me in is a little bit thicker band right there through the middle. And the centering looks off. Yeah, this is a accurate grade. I'm happy to get a 9 on this one. Thicker on the left than the right. Really nice shine to it. These are numbered too. Number 175 on the Tom Brady. And we're going to end on a Jonathan Bender. Got him at 9. Thinner on the left than the right. I'll take it. All right, so there you go. I'm the type of guy, I take gambles on my own cards when I submit because you just never know what grade you're going to get, right? So I was hopeful on these LeBrons, but it just didn't work out this time. But it doesn't mean it won't next time, so I will crack them out. And overall, I got some cool cards to add to my PC, my gold set. A few fun 10s, and yeah, up and down. We all know how it is. But I appreciate everyone for watching, and I'll be back with more reveals. Good luck, everyone, with their orders.